Hello, Namaste to all. I Sangeeta Patel welcome you all to M Divine Healing channel, and today I am going to do a card reading for this whole week, which is from Monday till Sunday. I will start reading cards from the first deck, and the first card is Battle. Let's see the meaning to this card. All throughout history, there are stories and myths about heroes going into battle, fighting dragons, or even battling through dangerous territory at sea. These stories represent the hero standing in the face of danger, ready to comfort his or her shadow. They represent the hero's willingness to surrender to a higher state of consciousness at the expenses of all ego attachments such as pride, greed, and compulsion. The hero is even willing to die as he or she has connected to being part of the eternal consciousness of life rather than the ego or identity state of consciousness. So as the hero goes out to battle dragons in order to bring the goods back to his or her town, he or she is actually going on a journey to face the shadow in order to bring the goods back to his or herself, so that movement can be made into the next phase of life on an internal level. It may now be time for you to go on this journey. You may feel surrounded by obstacles, temptations, and danger, but rather than getting scared or overwhelmed, it is time to stop, look at what is occurring around you, connect to your deeper sense of personal truth, and then battle those dragons in whichever way you know you need to. This is the time to sacrifice your ego and fight for your highest truth with courage and integrity. Everything in this universe is perfect and in perfect order. It is the interacting polarities that keep things in place and moving in perfect synchronicity. Decide now where you want to be. What are you willing to fight for? What do you need to fight for? Have you become disconnected or numb, lost in minute through TV and routine? Well, it is absolute time to wake up. This is a call to adventure. What you are going to fight for? This is a call to arms. Another card. Children, Archangel Metatron. The meaning to this card is Archangel Metatron acts as the link between the human and the divine. This is exactly what children are. It's no wonder he is the patron angel of children. Children completely live in the now. They live in the truth of their feelings and perceptions. Children come completely from the God space and through childhood learn to integrate into the human world. As adults, we hope to integrate the lessons that the human world is the God space dreaming, and at the end of our lives we return to that original source. As children, the world is full of possibilities. It is a magical place to be explored and enjoyed. Feelings, magic, curiosity, adventure, and imagination. All these qualities lie, breathe, and express themselves through the open and innocent heart of a child. If you have drawn this card today, it is time for you to open up to the world of life. It is time for you to connect to the child within. It is time to play, explore, feel, and connect to the realms of possibilities. It is time to let go of the need to do and embrace the need to be. A release from all the should do's, the pressure, responsibilities, and seriousness of busy, uptight, and often grumpy adult life is necessary now. Now is the time to be curious, explore, play, and connect to the magic of life. If you have children or are close to any children, use them as your guide. Let them be your teacher and remind you of how to be free in your spirit and explore the wonders of life, creativity, imagination, and possibilities. Another card. Heaven and Earth. Archangel Metatron. The meaning to this card is Heaven and Earth, human and divine, the flesh and the spirit. These polarities are often considered so different, and yet one does not exist without the other. This is the truth that once integrated truly sets us free. What if we couldn't exist without God, and God couldn't exist without us? What if we were God dreaming, God experiencing itself for pleasure, movement, and evolution? What if we were exciting in the psychic of God, playing our roles, using free will to the extent that we choose, yet operating within that greater sphere of energy? We could have the power to create evolution within the space. We would truly be co-creators with God. When we connect to the idea that we are integrally linked to everything in existence, we become larger than ourselves. We become eternal. We become one with all who have come before us and those who will follow. All things become reflections of ourselves and reflections of God simultaneously. Once we realize that we exist in this state of oneness, we may begin to open up to the power and potential we hold in this space. Everything we do, think and believe affects the world, yet most of the time we walk blindly through life, believing we have free will, yet choosing to act based on personal fears and limitations, family, social or culture's belief about what is and isn't the right thing to do, or we act based on restrictive beliefs or neuroses that we have developed through the various influences or traumas we may have experienced over lives. When we act or attract from this place, the outcomes are generally mundane and predictable and not the product of free will but rather the product of programming. The true use of free will occurs when we think and act from a place that is free and at one with the divine, holding the power and potential of all that is. It comes from understanding the true potential that exists within every moment and understanding that everything we do and think affects what will occur in our life, that will experience and that in turn will affect the whole of existence. When we integrate the idea that heaven and earth, the flesh and spirit, human and divine, all the polarities are one and we have the power to affect that and experience oneness with the whole, we will become conscious and awakened. Last but not the least, communication. Archangel Gabriel, the meaning to this card is: to communicate is to create a bridge between a thought, feeling, or concept that exists in energy and deliver it to another party, be it to God, yourself, or alone. Communication is that deliverance. We are constantly communicating through our body, language, words, clothes, and choice. We communicate what we feel, believe, and expect. How we communicate with ourselves determines most of what we experience in life. If we tell ourselves we are not good enough or worthy of love, joy, and abundance, we are not likely to experience those things. If we tell ourselves life is unfair or cruel, we are most likely to attract those experiences. What you tell yourself determines how you will act and operate in the world. This directly affects all your relationships in how you respond and communicate with those around you. Even if it is just through your actions and body language, it is time to start paying attention to what you are saying to yourself right now. Is your internal dialogue conducive to all the things you want for yourself? Do you give yourself love, support, confidence, and permission to be who you are and express yourself freely? Do you allow others to do the same? What is your body language saying about you? What you word express? How well do you listen? How do you communicate with those around you? Are you comfortable with setting firm boundaries, with saying no? It is time to really reflect on how and what you are communicating at the moment and ultimately. What are you communicating of yourself? It may also be that there is some sort of block in a relationship with another that requires clear communication in order for harmony and balance to be restored. By interrupting and eliminating the self-talk that is determined to yourself, you can start to make the changes that are necessary to live the full and healthy life you deserve. Now I'll start reading cards from another deck, and the first card is Hardship. May I embrace what is happening right now as baffling or pain as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. Another card. Despair. I need you, divine intercession, right now. Or Great Spirit, lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Another card. Impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I am always at the right place at the right time. Last but not the least, challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arm. If you are open, please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So this was the carding for this whole week. Thank you guys for coming and watching this video. I hope you guys like it. To all my subscribers, people who are helping me to make this video, and people who are inspired to make this video, thank you, all of you. So till I see you next time, I Sangeeta Patel, take your leave with lots of love, light and angel blessings. Namaste.